Hello, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. I am joined right now by Teresa and Kay. Hello, friends.
Hello.
We're going to take a look at Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Star-Crossed World. Teresa, I believe you're controlling our favorite pink puffball, right?
We are a little hero, our favorite son.
I would like to see the boy, please.
For sure. So the Star-Crossed Worlds is the new content that's exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. We're playing the experience that is here live at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience. So you get to choose what difficulty, and then this cutscene sets the setting for what the new content is all about.
Oh, there's that new content coming out of the sky. How tragically beautiful. How beautiful, tragic.
So for those that haven't played Kirby and the Forgotten Land before, that the main setting is the Forgotten Land, which Kirby initially landed on the beach and was unsure of where he was, and he gained some mysterious powers in addition to his copy ability. So with the new content, we're kind of landing in the same area, which is this beach, and you can see now that things have changed. There's crystals all around here.
Yeah, just like Kirby arrived at first, now the meteor has arrived at the point of arrival.
Yeah, it has.
Familiar level, but altered.
Correct, yeah. So there's been some interesting stages. Yeah, I've decided to go with hammer because I want to smash things.
Excellent choice.
Who doesn't want to smash things with a hammer?
So in addition to the crystals, there's also these interesting crystal flowers, and as you interact them, they'll reveal these new pathways.
I love this look. So magical. How could this be bad?
Surely nothing will go awry.
It sounds very, very mystical, right?
It really does. The shimmering sounds.
I think familiar looking a woofy.
Sorry, buddy. I need the path cleared.
It's a Kirby hello. That's what we call that.
Kirby hello.
He knows not what he does.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So right away, seeing some changes here to the familiar.
Oh my goodness.
Well, speaking of.
So not only do the changes reflect within the environment, but also impacts and affects the creatures of this world. So the Beast Pack, which are the antagonists of the story, will also be changed by the impact of the meteor.
They look so cool now.
I like the mohawk. Crystal Mohawk is doing it for him.
I'm actually going to kind of walk back here just to really look at the environment.
I mean, look at the sky, too.
And you can see how the world has been torn asunder by this meteor impact. So you could get the clear skies on the left and dark skies on the right. So
and I just
kind
want
of ominous.
I just want to comment on just how beautiful everything looks on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Everything's so crisp and clear and vibrant.
It is nice to see this game with this kind of an upgrade to it. I'm really eager to play this and see how good everything looks.
Yes.
So in the original level 1, that sign was actually pointing right, and we were able to go around the building. But now there's no way.
There's rubble in the way now.
But I guess hopefully, yep, up. We're going up.
Another member of the Beast Pack with a sporting new headgear.
Yeah, these enemies are taking a few more whacks than they normally do, right, Teresa?
Yeah, they have become somewhat stronger. Yeah, that guy is also sporting a mohawk.
I love it for him.
Strong hairdo for a strong enemy.
I love now the verticality of the stage, being able to see different parts of the level.
Yeah, you can even see, you could see where we would have been in the original game down below, but we're just completely taking this different path.
That's true. I remember on that awning on the bottom right, there was an energy drink there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, but there's something much more interesting now.
All right. So in the new content, you'll always also get access to new mouthful modes, specifically in these levels. So this is one of the ones that we announced, which was Spring Mouthful mode. So Kirby has inhaled this giant spring and now has 2 abilities: to high jump with A.
Wow.
And also to smash down with B.
This is the wiggly energy we need right now.
I love it so much. Can we just stay in this mouthful mode the entire time?
Could try.
It's the little.
Definitely need it in order
It's
to
the
get
little
up this
feet
building.
wiggle?
It's the feet wiggle. It's the
Like,
booty
get
and
it
the feet
for
wiggle
me, yeah. It's
It's the booty and the feet wiggle. As I've always said.
I thought it was
so
the bounce. Ooh, spicy.
all right. Let's put this mouthful mode to action.
Looks very satisfying. Just smash down Teresa. Can you confirm?
Yeah. Well, in addition to the new content, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition will also have improved performance and resolution, and frame rates. So, in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, it will be 60 frames per second. And then if you're playing in handheld mode or tabletop mode, the visual display will be at 1080p. But if you're playing docked to TV mode, it will be at 1440p.
That's amazing.
So really, really pretty visuals.
It's always satisfying to watch these enemies just kind of go flying and smash down another.
It's so interesting too, like the different perspective for this level, because we were down there and now we're kind of way up high.
I know. The verticality really works with this mouthful mode too. It's really fun to see how high we can get.
I want those bananas. Feel like it's on theme. I think BK would approve of me getting those bananas.
I certainly do.
All right, so we got a warp star
Oh,
here.
bye-bye,
we have to
Spring.
leave behind Spring.
We'll miss you.
Yeah, it is fun to be going in an entirely different route, like way up high, and see the rest of the city behind us, but like stick to the top of these skyscrapers.
Yeah. So in each level, you'll have like missions to complete as you explore and interact with the world. And the main goal of the main story was to rescue Waddle Dees to save them from the Beast Pack. With this story mode, you will now be rescuing those new creatures that are kind of encased in that crystal. They're called Starries. And we'll find out more about them at a later time, but I wanted to point out that the Waddle Dees are still important in the main story, but for this new content, the Starries are...
Waddle Dees aren't captured anymore on these levels.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice how much cooler Wild Frosty looks.
Yeah, so the mini bosses have also been impacted by the meteor.
Well, they've learned a couple new moves, haven't they?
like this tracking snowman.
oh my gosh!
Ah,
Oh no!
please.
Keep it moving, keep it moving.
Keep moving. You've got this.
Oh my! Play bowling with him. You're gonna play bowling with me. I'm gonna play bowling with him.
Battle of the Bowl.
Oh no!
Wow! All right.
There we
Faster
go.
than he looks.
Take a nap, buddy.
Sorry, Frosty.
I want your copy ability though.
Nice.
Oh, very good.
This one's one of my favorites.
And so whenever you get near, so in the main game, whenever you got close to a Waddle Dee, you would hear them kind of like chirping, so you would know that they were there. But with the Starries, you'll hear this sort of galactical, mystical chime, so you'll know that they're there. But some of them are pretty challenging to find, so you really want to explore the environment and try to figure out all those nooks and crannies to see if you can discover them.
Love a helpful audio cue.
Yeah, but in the circumstance that you're not able to do it in the first time of playing the level, you could always go back to the level and try to find them again.
Can we also take a moment to express how good the extra aria singing is?
Yes, there is
I was
new
just
music.
thinking that.
It's really adding something.
It's lovely.
Oh,
Get all these coins.
you're actively making me remember how much fun it is to collect things in this game.
All about collecting.
Yeah, there's so many hidden secrets all over the place.
Oh, that was a nice
Oh,
one.
nice. Very well done.
Well
Thank you.
executed.
It
Skate
was
your
all
way on down.
Kirby. It was not me.
Pure skill.
Get that crystal. Stay there.
Sorry, buddy. That
Freeze.
looks rough.
Kirby's got things to do, things to eat.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
Spring Mouth almost back. Yeah.
Yay. I'm in my happy place again.
Oh, okay.
He's also gotten enough.
Yeah,
right?
he's also gotten
Well
a
done.
bit of a change from the meteor.
Fanciest towards tilting he's ever
He's
looked.
much faster.
Ooh, got
So
him.
am I.
Still not fast enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, friend.
I'm fast too.
Nice
Go,
one.
Starry, go. Join your friends.
Be free. Oh, another one.
Oh yeah, these guys are. Okay.
Well dodged.
I gotta wait for it. All right, there we go. I gotta risk it.
It is such a subtle change, but adding a crystal mohawk really does make tilting look that much cooler. Turns out, I guess that's true of most things, and I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Certainly true of Woofy's or Tildings. Even Kirby. I guess Kirby's got his little crystal mohawk right now.
All right, so we'll know that the end of the stage is near once we get to the giant crystal ball that holds 3 stars. But I just want to give another call out to the background of the
look at
environment
it.
because it's so pretty and it's just also so mysterious and a little bit ominous of how the sky is split.
Yeah,
So-
that like almost tear in the sky effect is just so pretty.
Yeah.
Everything
Surely
is so
it's not a problem.
We'll find out.
Surely everything is fine.
Yeah, the weather's going to clear up by mid-afternoon. Sunny skies again.
So again, there's new missions to look forward to in the new content. You'll uncover them as you explore, but in the circumstance you don't get to complete them, you can always go back to the stage and get them. So we're actually going to swap to a different, we're going to prepare a different area in the game, and I'm going to ask Kate.
Yes, I've been really dying to play with you.
Number 2.
I'll be bandana Waddle-Dee any day to your Kirby.
What's occurred to me watching you play is I'm going to have to be very careful because everything in that game looks delicious to me. It's very colorful and very sparkly in a way that's very candy-like.
I mean,
very tempting.
it's on brand for Kirby
Right.
because he's hungry all the time for adventure as well, but hungry in general. So, all right. So we're going to jump on into a later point in the game. So just to really show how the new content is unlocked, or not unlocked, but how it's shown and how you get to choose between the main story of the game as well as the new content. So you can choose which level you want to play. So you can go back and play the original. The more like blue, kind of like crystal impacted side of the map will be the new content. So we're gonna jump into Crossing Wondaria.
This is one of my favorite levels in the original base game, so I'm really excited to show off how it's changed in this version.
Yeah.
Proud video game tradition of derelict theme parks.
I love theme parks.
Yeah, me too.
This one looks like it's gotten a little bit messy. It's got a bit of sludge going on,
But
lots
also
of crystals.
So sparkly and shiny and
Yeah.
delicious looking. Yeah, right away you can see this whole intro area, this little entrance area is different than the main game content.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of like poison on the ground.
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
I explicitly remember, well, for those that have played, there were little duckies here, and I loved
Take a
rescuing
picture.
them.
Oh.
So glad this is still there though.
Yeah.
They all have little crystal mohawks. That's wonderful.
All right, I think we should go to that area that we just uncovered.
Oh,
Oh, right there?
I am fine.
Just bravely testing it out. Yes, it is
You know,
poison. Can
yep,
confirm.
Can confirm. It's like I'm your food taste tester too.
That's-
You know,
I love that for Benjamin
testing for
Waldy.
punch. That's what I'm here for. I'm supporting you, keeping you safe.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, and exploring a new path right away as well, which I love as the roller coaster part of this original stage.
Look at that view.
Yeah.
So fun.
And
Again-
we've just lit everything up with that switch that you hit.
Yeah, and it's, again, new perspective of the park. But the new content supports up to 2 players as well. It's all local, so same system. You don't need to buy a new game or a new system. You can get the new content either by purchasing an upgrade pack, or if you've never played Kirby in the Forgotten Land before, it's a great opportunity to hop in and you can buy the Nintendo Switch 2 edition game
Man, I wish
There
I
we
could play
go.
this game
with everything in
for the
there.
first time all over again. I'm
I mean,
jealous
you
of people that get
can. You totally can.
Totally
Well, I'd have to wipe my memory.
No, you have 3 save files. You can totally start from the beginning. I know I will.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant my my brain memory. My memories of playing the game.
I can wipe it for you.
This is getting a little dark. Ooh, a hot dog.
Come here.
Give me some of that.
High
Thanks.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Friendship is key in this game.
Wee. And jump. And jump. Woo.
My aim was off.
Now,
I'll get him. There we go.
Yeah.
well aimed, because those woofies were minding their own business. they don't
I'll
deserve to
leave
suffer.
them. Oh, no, no. Kay's gonna get him. Kay's gonna get him.
Kay disagrees.
My entire job is to keep you safe. I will,
No,
destroy your
I
enemies.
actually love that. That's good bodyguard behavior.
Hi.
So for those that haven't played Kirby in the Forgotten Land before, player 1 will always play as Kirby, while player 2 will play as Bandana Waddle Dee. The copy abilities in Mouthful Mode are specific to Kirby, so only he will be able to use them. But Bandana Waddle Dee is just as equally as
Come here.
strong. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bandana Waddle Dee will have a spear. He's got a really cool moveset. My favorite one is the one that Kay's about to do, which is the Raining Spears.
It looks like so much.
Sound effects not included.
You need your own BK to make sound effects. What happened?
I
Get outta here,
threw
buddy.
myself. I Mr. President it.
In the new content, you'll also have returning Mouthful mode. So we're about to show Pipe Mouth, and
I'm gonna hop on here and
Oh, no,
help
we're
out
right.
a little bit.
Hustle, buddy, hustle. Keep it going.
look at him run.
Yep, I got you.
It is really fun to go through this new section in this particular mouthful mode.
This one's really fun. Just don't miss any of the jumps, okay? No pressure.
Run on this.
Right, you're riding for 2 now.
Riding for two.
You got a passenger on board. It's okay, you're still good.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well done.
Oh, beautiful. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Nicely done.
Your skill.
Oh, yeah.
I got flattened. I also flattened Kay. I'm
We
sorry.
both got flattened. Sharing is caring, right?
Right, yeah.
Equal opportunity.
I do love these all new optional missions
Thanks.
popping up. That was one of my favorite things of the main game. So the idea of an entirely new set of them is just so appealing.
Yeah, to find them all, I love discovering new things in this game, especially if I didn't encounter them the first time.
Yeah.
I just go back and try to find them again. It's just the world's so colorful. It's so pretty.
It's the little hidden ones, the cleverly little hidden secret ones that are my favorite.
Yeah. So as you just saw there, if Kay gets too far away from Kirby or Bandana Waddle Dee, Kay.
Yeah,
Gets
you know.
too far away from me, Kirby. The character will, or Bandana
Teleport,
Waddle Dee will teleport close to me.
Oh, no, that was a pit.
Oh.
I thought it was a run. It's a pit.
Yeah, it is.
Everything's fine.
Maybe that'll help
Yeah,
No?
a little bit.
a little bit.
It's cool.
Yeah, light up
Okay.
the floor.
As long as you're at full health, I'm doing my job.
The crystal effect is also particularly effective in this like black lit spooky house.
Oh, that wasn't an ability? Oh, can I get you? I want your ability. Ah! Oh, Kirby's Inhale is so strong. No.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh,
this
hello.
is a new enemy, also introduced in with the new content. Also, I forgot to mention previously, but this portion of gameplay is exclusive to Treehouse Live. We wanted to really talk about how a 2-player co-op is still available with the new
Oh my
content,
gosh.
as well as how the
There we got
new
it.
content will be accessed separately from the main game. But yeah.
Eee.
Did we get a reward? Ah, capsule!
Nice.
So you'll still have all the really fun stuff to collect in the game, same as in the main story. Wow.
What happened?
That cutter's there you go.
See it all the way
Yeah.
around.
Apologies
Not
for
nice.
the screams right into
Not
your ears,
nice.
you guys.
Oh, I hear. Sorry. Oh, it's right back there. Let's see if we can rescue them.
Good ear, Teresa.
I definitely deafened myself with my own screams.
Yeah, for those of you at home playing in the future, make sure you don't scream too much. Listen for the star he's hiding in the world around you. Screaming encouraged, though. Part of the-
Screaming is encouraged.
Solid.
Live your best life.
Yes. I agree with that.
Feel your feelings.
Feel your feelings. Cool. All right,
Nice
I
one.
think we rescued that star, and this is a good spot to stop. Don't want to give too much and have, more content for everyone at home to experience and enjoy on your own time. But thanks so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, this was Kirby in the Forgotten Land, Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Dark Cross Worlds. It's a great opportunity for all players that are, just never heard of Kirby before. This is a great game to hop in and enjoy, friends or additional friend or family. But for those of you that have the game, you can buy the upgrade pack and continue the adventure. Brandon, you want to close us off?
I sure do. Thanks for playing. It's fun to watch you guys play that. Make a good team.
Yeah, we do.
For those of you watching at home, though, don't go anywhere. Up next, Street Fighter 6.
Hi, everyone. For those of you just tuning in, this is Nintendo Treehouse Live and Nintendo Switch 2. My name is Teresa. I'm joined here by Kendra, BK, and Dutch. We're here to show you Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 plus Jamboree TV. We're going to show you a first look at the content that's exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. So we've already set up our cameras to kind of look, set it up for us to show in the game using camera play. And we're about to select our characters. But before that, we're in the audience.
Yeah, I don't know what
Very-
I didn't set up a camera. I walked into this audience. And see, I'm immersed. I'm immersed in the world of this television production.
But it is very kind of in theme because we are.
Yay!
There we are. Look at us.
It's a big crowd.
It
I
is.
wonder who the participants are going
Gosh, there's a lot of people here. It's hard to say.
All right, Toad is the host of this live performance, looking incredibly dapper with that
Dapper.
sparkling bow tie.
So cute.
And there we
Oh,
That's us. Could it be? All right.
All right, let's see. All right, so BK and I are going to be on a team. Who are you going?
I'm going with Boo. Feeling affinity towards Boo.
I'm going Ninja.
Nice.
I think that's a good
Oh,
compliment.
that crew.
look at that crew.
Here's some
that
Yeah, I like this.
misfits.
I like that.
Very good.
I love it.
I would party with these people.
You are partying with them.
Yeah.
You can't get out. You can't escape.
I'm immersed in the game.
So with camera play, you're able to see who the players have chosen as their character. So, we could repeat, but as you can see who we've selected.
It's hard to remember I'm Boo, or easy to remember I'm Boo, because we have a similar hairline going on.
There you go.
So with Jamboree TV, which is again exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, it features and integrates a lot of the Nintendo Switch 2 features in certain games. So we're going to start with free play.
Good luck, everyone.
And as we're loading into this mode, just really want to quickly re-hit Super Mario Party Jamboree, which was already out for the Nintendo
Free
Switch.
play.
The original game has over 110 mini games, both online and offline modes. But with Jamboree TV, you get additional content, but also you can see how the Nintendo Switch 2 features are integrated into some of those games.
Yeah, the ones we're going to see first here feature the mouse control. So remember that both of the Joy-Con 2 controllers on the Nintendo Switch 2 system have the mouse sensor on the bottom of it. So you can use that to basically control the game as if you're using a mouse.
And speaking of, we're actually going to show some of the mini games that feature the mouse control. So we're going to start with Bowser.
We've got some favorites.
Yeah. So these games are team battle. So it will be me and Kendra versus BK and Dutch.
Warm up those hands before they get sweaty.
Yeah, I know, yeah. What are you talking about? I have years of training sorting emails. I should be very good.
I know. We all do.
Yeah,
We should.
right? Those are
Theoretically.
applicable skills.
Any day at the office, you get
So we'll
started
be,
off.
so we'll
sort
be
your email.
sorting emails. We will hold and release the emails with the cursor. The cursors have our little icons of the characters that we're controlling, and we're trying to sort these letters very quickly within the time limit. whoever wins or manages to sort all the males first will win. So we'll just get
Let's
into
do it. All right.
I'm like, I believe in us too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, we don't need a ton of practice because as BK said, it's like all day, every day.
Yeah.
Emails.
Okay, BK,
Feel
I'll
too
take
real.
right side.
So
Okay, I'll
little
take left
idiots,
side.
guys. Okay, I'll take.
All right,
top.
here we go.
Game on.
So Bowser letters go straight into the garbage. Regular letters go into the folder.
Down. Okay, I'm gonna stay on bottom.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
all right.
No.
Oh, and then we've got some new letters coming in.
With this pile over here, this is oh my god.
They look like
Oh,
they're
no.
Valentine's
Woo!
Day.
All right.
What?
Yes.
Holy!
Oh.
Wow, you guys are fast.
All sorted, ready to start the workday.
All right, well, I guess next game.
You know what? They can have that one.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You can have that
always
one.
next
We got you in the next one.
I think that just shows we spent too much time sorting it out.
Gosh. All right, next one is called Stuffy Stacker. So again, team battle. We need to pile up the plushies within a certain time limit to get the tower as tall as possible.
We're building a tower.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
and the interesting thing about this one is that it's still mouse control, so we're still moving the mouse around and clicking and dragging. But in addition to that, we can also turn
like
our
that.
little hands here by just twisting
There you
the
go.
Joy-Con
Yep,
2
yep,
controller.
yep.
So when you grab a piece,
Yep.
you can rotate it by twisting the controller. There we go.
Do that kind of situation. No.
I think-
And then once you build your tower, it has to stay standing for a couple seconds after time runs out.
Yep. All right. I
Let's
think
do
we're
it.
ready.
I think we're ready.
So
Let's do it.
Yes.
let's just go.
Okay. All right.
The game is kind of showcasing
Structural
like, what's
integrity.
your
Structural
strategy?
integrity.
Structural integrity.
Stuffy, squishy,
Right.
structural integrity. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's do this. I like this one.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
Yep.
do that.
So that goes like
I'm
that.
gonna go.
Put that in
I'm gonna
like
go a little wider here, so we have a wide,
Good call.
wide base. I'm gonna put the shell.
Actually, I'll put
Okay.
Put it-
That's
all
fine.
right.
Yep.
Wider
Yep.
base. Wider
Yep.
base.
you know what?
Nice.
We're gonna put-
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
make
put this.
this
Oh, I'm gonna sit this.
structural
Oh
integrity
shoot.
at the
What if this
bottom.
actually has another?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I think
no.
maybe that
okay,
was.
well, you know what? I tried. Fine.
This is all up to code, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Lean? Maybe a little lean? No, that's not gonna stay.
That's good.
How about a hook right here?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Yep.
That's gonna. That might roll. What if I put this on top?
Yeah,
Nice
go for it.
and
Go for it.
slow. Nice and slow.
Oh,
no,
no. Okay. What?
Okay,
yeah.
How do I?
Yeah.
Here we
Oh
go.
yeah,
Second.
weigh that down. Weigh that down. That's
I love
looking
the
good.
plushies.
That's looking good. I think.
I like
I
our.
think we go
Right,
conservative
right,
here.
right,
Well, yeah,
All
star.
right,
Oh no,
all right.
Oh no.
Are they taller?
Oh no.
taller.
Wait for it.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh.
Yoshi Plushy, what are you doing? No!
Yeah.
No!
Hang in there.
That
Yes,
was
and the star on
stolen.
top. Well done.
I
Cool.
don't
You're
know.
getting close.
Gosh.
Oh, just,
Well,
I'll just
you
put
know-
this on.
Oh, come on.
I don't think we'll be getting hired to build any towers.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. You know.
A good foundation requires on stuffies. I don't know if you
I
guys-
love stuffies. They're just very cushiony. I don't think that's.
There's nothing
doesn't-
wrong with that. You love what you love. It's
Gosh.
good.
All right.
A building can be whatever you want it to be.
It's just too soft. All right.
All right, what are we doing?
Anyway,
Moving on.
next up is Babam Makeover. This one is really, really interesting. I like this one a lot because of how it integrates another feature that's in the Nintendo Switch 2, which is the HD Rumble 2. So the
I like
goal
this one a
here.
lot. Yeah, this one's very satisfying.
The goal here is to paint the Babams, but as you're controlling the spray can, you can actually feel like you're holding a spray can itself. So
It's like a spraying sensation when you're spraying, and then when you shake it, it feels like there's something rattling around
Yeah.
inside of it.
and then you shake it again to refill, and then you just keep spraying. So you'll see the bar on the bottom that'll
Okay,
keep
that's enough
depleting
practice.
as you
Oh,
keep
that's enough
holding it.
practice.
Yep. Oh, I agree. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Plus, minus, and
All right.
plus.
See,
Let's
that's
go.
how satisfying and immersive it actually is. The whole thing, you just get so fed up in it.
Like, calm down. Calm
Remember,
down.
the
We
most
gotta get in
important
there.
thing here
Get
is
in
the
there for
blue
real.
paint.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
blue
red.
paint everywhere.
Talking about.
No,
It has to be red.
I heard blue.
Red is the right color, guys.
I heard. If you
Eyes
read,
on the prize.
read the
Eyes on the
instructions. I
prize.
believe they said.
It's in the manual. Yeah.
It's in the manual. The party
I
manual.
don't know. Yeah.
Always read your party manual.
Yeah.
See, you're painting it wrong, guys. What did I say? It was supposed to be red.
Incorrect.
Blue.
Incorrect.
Blue.
Blue is
Refill.
true. Blue is true.
No,
Blue is
it's
true.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
No.
No.
Refill.
Okay, I'm going for the big one.
I got the little one.
Okay. All right.
I'm staying on this little one.
I'm gonna focus on
Refill.
big.
No,
Space
Dutch,
here.
you got it all wrong, man.
Oh, one more refill.
No.
Refill. Oh, the little one.
Nope.
Little one.
Come on, bud. Come on,
No.
big one.
No.
Oh, I kind of abandoned you there on the big one. I don't know if that worked out. I was trying to get both the little
Oh,
ones.
those little ones went rogue on us.
Ugh.
All right, let's see. Tally up.
Ooh, that looks
We got
It's time.
Not our best.
4
one.
points.
Not our best.
4
one.
points for red. So each little bomb
Yes.
counts as
Okay.
a single
Yes.
point.
Yes.
Nope. It's trending bad. This is trending bad.
Yeah.
All right. Solid.
We have to run
solid,
the table
solid.
here. I don't think we did.
All right. Give
right.
it to us.
Moment of
This
Come
one's
on.
worth 20, right?
Oh, we still won.
We still
Still
won.
won.
Yes.
All right, well,
Oh, guys, look, the crown looks so good on us.
You can't judge art, guys.
yeah.
It's all subjective. And
I
we
mean,
know
I
that
do
blue is the
agree.
correct answer anyway.
Oh, I see.
So next up is domino effect. So for this one, we are going to line up dominoes to go from point A to point B, so left to right. Once you start, and you kind of like strategize with your partner on where you want to place those dominoes while avoiding the obstacles. And then once you're ready, you're gonna hit that toad, so then the dominoes start falling.
Yeah, don't forget the toe
My heart
tap.
rate's going. I mean, the spray can, yeah.
Good art elicits a response.
Yeah,
an emotional reaction.
So I think we should just start,
Okay.
because you know.
Yeah.
We're basically just grabbing, and this has
I
the
don't want
same
you
thing
guys
where
to
you.
get an advantage for practicing.
Oh, wow.
Press the plus and minus button.
I just want to point out that you can
Gotcha.
rotate the pieces too. That's
Yeah.
all. All right.
It's true.
All right, I'm ready.
It's actually integral here. Because you want to avoid the hazards and
Right.
follow
Okay.
the
You got to
path
kind of
around
angle
them.
them.
I kind of want to
Left.
take left, but you know what?
You want to start right?
I'll go right, yeah.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
it right.
that's all right. Click. Oh, I don't know if I put that one close. There we go. Okay. Okay, away from that.
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid this. We're on a plan. As much as I can.
All right, I'm gonna nudge.
Yeah, go nudge.
No
Nudge. Tap
way.
the toe.
No.
Tap the toe.
I'm
tap
tapping.
the toe.
Oh, I'm tapping. I'm
Go,
tapping.
go, go, go,
I'm tapping. Get that last one in there.
I can't. No! How do you guys play the dominoes so fast? What is going on? Frig!
I think it's all about the early nudge.
Yeah.
The early nudge.
The early
Yeah.
nudge.
It's,
Get
that's,
in there with that early nudge.
it's a pro Dutch strat. I don't know if you guys. I learned from a master.
Right. Next up is shell hockey.
Ooh, okay.
So the easiest way to describe this is
Chaos.
air hockey.
Oh, air hockey. Sorry,
Right,
that's
yeah.
you're right. No, right. But also a little chaos.
So much chaos.
Air hockey with chaos. I think I like that description.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
it
pretty-
starts off as
Okay,
air
we're not
hockey, and then it
practicing.
turns into something much more terrifying.
Very good.
practicing.
No practicing.
Okay, no practice.
Get out of there.
I just had to get that.
Let's go. All right, I'll
Have
take.
it.
I'll take.
You'll take
I'll do
This
this.
does look. I wish I could get in one of these in real life.
Yes.
All right. Looking out.
All right.
Okay, Dutch,
Look
my
left
strategy
and
here is let's win.
on.
Okay, winning. Winning? Okay.
No
Oh,
winning,
oh,
losing for you guys.
No, oh
Get
my
out of
goodness.
here.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Nice, sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed.
that
Oh.
was a close one.
Nice. All right.
It's like being on the jump. What's wrong?
Well,
I don't know. What is
all right,
it?
now that
Oh,
we've
come
built up
on.
an insurmountable lead.
No.
Yes!
Oh, hello.
Oh,
good.
come on, that corner. Every time.
Ha. Oh no. Okay, yeah.
Get him,
this
get
is
him, get him,
okay.
get him. Oh my goodness.
Get
Everything's
all
fine.
of it in. All of it in.
Front line, front line, front line.
I can't tell what's happening.
Keep going.
Oh my
Keep
goodness.
going.
Oh. Oh.
You-
Uh-oh, this is not. There we go, there we go.
No.
Oh.
Oh no, it's over here.
Ooh, nice.
Sorry, just kind of going back.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
oh, that was a jumbo drop.
Come
Close.
on.
That was pretty close. Though.
Yeah, you know what? No, that was actually well played. This one's so good.
I know, and I'm like, hey, we've played these before.
I know.
We've won. You won.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's just the disadvantage of them ganging up on us and planning a strategy. before.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, you're becoming the people's champion. I think that's the real victory.
Take it. All right, so we're gonna now kind of steer away from the mouse control mini games and kind of look at 2 additional mini games that integrate the camera play. These are really fun. We'll start with free for all.
All right.
Here we go.
This one is quite a lot. Assume the
Quite
gamer position.
Gamer position.
Ready.
All right, here we go.
Mashing mode, here we go.
All right, what?
We're not gonna practice.
Yeah,
no
I
practice.
need to,
practice,
I
no
need to
practice.
save
Go
these
in.
digits for the real
Going.
thing.
So we're gonna try to knock down as many thwomps by pressing the button as fast as we can. So let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
Man, who is that? I can hear how fast you're going. It terrifies me.
Oh, pointing off? Is my button pressing through?
Sabotage!
Trying to get an advantage?
That wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Go, 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 go.
Oh!
Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Short.
90.
I'd like to thank my sweaty
man.
hands.
It was you that pressed the
I did not press the pause button.
That was very
You
strategic.
can't.
Very
Taking those
strategic.
dirty tricks.
Yep, we know what happened.
Not I said the
All right. All right. All right. Well, next up then is Sunset State.
Well then.
You know what?
What do you think? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna
It's
be?
yeah,
gonna
who's it
be
gonna be?
me. You know why, BK? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I want to take you out.
Oh no! Oh no!
Let's go. Come on.
Me?
So this is 1 versus 3. Really interesting, where the player that is controlling the bullet bill has to take out the other 3. So it gets really challenging. Because,
we're ready though.
Yeah, I'll just get it.
Yeah.
It gets challenging because you have to call their bluff.
I really like
So
this
let's see
one.
if I do a good job. I have 5 rounds to do it.
I
So
believe
let's
in
go.
it, but also I need to believe in us because
Yeah.
I just need to stay away
I
from
imagine
BK
it's
'cause I know
terrifying.
You just need to stay away.
I imagine it's terrifying seeing my face come at you.
At the moment, yes.
Round 2.
I feel like I've earned your ire.
Come on, buddy.
Grease, I'm
going
gonna
left.
stay in the
He's
middle.
going left.
Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle.
Boo.
No!
Ah!
wow.
I made my goal.
should've-
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Okay, Dutch, we gotta stay apart because
Oh no.
Oh,
Stay
nice.
together
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Stay together.
How many? We got 2
You
left?
gotta stay
2 left.
together. Come on.
you left. Oh boy. Okay.
I'm going left. I'm going middle. I'm going left. I'm going right. Left, right.
Oh.
No! Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Colin, you can
Gotta
go.
hang in there. You just gotta hang in
Oh
there.
man,
Just you and me. Come on, be a
Right.
gal and just
Go, Kendra. Go, Kendra.
I'm so
stay.
scared.
Just
Scared.
stay. Just
Scared.
stay.
Oh, there it is. Well done.
Ah,
Well
incredible.
done.
So
Incredible.
scared. So shy.
All right, fine.
She got beat.
Fair. I got
You
BK.
know-
That's all I wanted.
That's right. Yeah, you got
I'm
it.
still a winner.
I was asking
Still a
for it.
winner. All right. Well, we got to show a little bit of the minigame, so we're going to go back to the studio now and show another mode that's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch too.
Yep.
We saw a little bit
while
of
we're
this
setting
one
it up-
in the Direct. We can take a look at it here. This is Bowser Live. And this one's actually going to use the built-in microphone on the Nintendo Switch 2 system and the camera. So we're not actually going to use the Joy-Con 2 controllers for this one. It's all microphone and camera.
Yeah, a lot of yelling, a lot of moving your body. Always limber up before you go to any party is my rule. So I feel like I'm
Do
ready
some
for
yoga.
Yeah.
Jamboree
You know?
TV.
this. Party yoga.
Party yoga while screaming.
Live TV party yoga. It's the latest
Screaming
trend.
yoga.
I
is gonna
love
be a
your
new thing.
description for this. This is again going to be 2 teams. Red team versus blue team. Red team will be me and Kendra. Blue team will be BK and Dutch. We're live.
We're in the crowd.
Yeah.
The Yodas,
Yeah!
the Pumbas, and the Toads.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. I hope he plays stuff off his second album. I think it's his best one. The third got a little
He's so much better.
too avant-garde for me. I don't know.
You got amazing seats too.
Right, front row
How much
seats.
were our tickets?
I think they were comped.
Close to the front.
I'm
We are
sorry,
ready.
but-
We are
Yeah.
ready. We are ready for some fun.
Woo! I love you, Bowser! You're the best.
You don't get extra points for calling him out.
I'm just being honest.
Is that the strategy?
Yeah.
All right.
Love a father-son act.
All right, so
Love you,
Bowser
Bowser
Jr.
Jr.
can tell you the rules, but we're just going to skip them because we want to
know.
get straight into
Yeah,
the
we
game.
know what's up.
Oh, who's he gonna pick? I hope he picks us.
What?
Me?
No way. Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
I am lucky.
Yeah. We are on stage.
All right, Bowser.
It's best 2 out of 3 mini games here.
Oh, he gets to decide the minigame? We don't? I see how it is. That's
All right.
It,
what's
it is
gonna
his
be?
show.
What's it gonna be?
Hitting it rich.
Very good. I do like
All right. Okay. I know we're all just
Remember
like, Exhale,
All
prepare.
right, so we're going to try to hit the question mark block as fast as we can within a time frame to get as many coins as we can. So here we go.
Okay, we're ready.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
No. Oh gosh. Oh.
This is so
I'm getting tired.
satisfying.
Oh.
This is actually another
there it
Mario
is.
dream realized.
Come on! Come on!
Oh my goodness.
Wow! You get 41 more coins!
That's my only retirement savings. So please give me this.
You better not spend it.
All right.
Telling you right now.
We got 2 more. Let's see what
Okay.
we got next.
We're very warmed up.
Oh yeah.
We're very warm.
Like I said, always
I
limber
am
up.
sweating. Yeah. Oh, I like
Okay,
this.
I like this
one.
one. This is good.
All
I
right.
do like this one. Here we go.
Yeah, because we just showed it in the clip, so now you get to see it live with our
us.
faces. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna stack as many mini Goombas as our head. It's not about the height of the Goomba tower, but more of keeping all of them on the pedestal. So here we go.
They are a little sticky though, which helps.
Oh, already.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Get along up there. Get along up there. Get along. Oh no.
Stay.
No. My
We did
Oh, we did it!
This is very good.
I lost so many at
I
the very
thought I
end.
was losing a bunch of them.
No.
'Cause I was trying to tilt my head to catch the ones that were falling off of your
Oh,
Right.
couldn't have asked for better freeze frames in
Ah.
this ride. That was actually really funny.
good. Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. We're ready. We're ready.
All right, so we're going
What?
back to our seats.
Yep.
Okay, they're still good seats. They're still good
They
seats.
are. They really are.
All right, show me everything you got.
All right, let's do it.
All of it.
Bowser.
There you go.
All right. You know what? I'm got to not get it.
Okay, time to
Letting
yell and
you
scream
have
for
the
Bowser.
advantage. Yep, here we go.
right.
So commands. Let's go.
All right.
Ready. Yeah, I can do better than that. Let's go. BK's powering up over there. What's going on? Come on, Red. You know you love Red.
Bowser, come on.
Come on.
Way to go.
Oh,
Yes!
Oh, how heartbreaking. You even called his name and everything.
Oh, the punishment,
Oh.
BK. Here it comes.
He
No.
knew it was his
No, you
here.
can't do this.
Oh, you're gonna get punished.
Please
Oh,
don't.
what's gonna happen, guys?
I didn't sign a waiver.
Okay, and Dutch s'mores. All right.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh my
that was
goodness.
That was fun, guys.
that was
I
fun.
had
Good game.
Yeah.
Very
We
good.
gotta win since you guys knocked us off in the mini game. So I
Made
think
a
it's fair
comeback.
play. Yeah, that was a nice comeback. Well, thanks so much again for playing. And thanks so much for you guys tuning in. Don't go anywhere. Mario Kart World Knockout Tour is next. See you there. Hi again, everyone. This is Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. For those just joining in, my name is Teresa. I'm joined here by Dutch and Sam. And we're here to show a really exciting experience that is called Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So I'm going to punt it off to Dutch so he can kind of walk us through what's going on so far.
All right, let's hop into it. I'll take a look here. So we can see we're just kind of dropped in here on this enormous Joy-Con 2.
And you just picked your avatar, so
I did,
we're
yeah. So I
just
got
dropping
my
in.
avatar here. And I actually can't tell. I haven't decided if like I'm tiny or if the system
Right.
is huge. I don't know. I can't really tell. So we can kind of walk around on the surface and see these signboards. It's set up kind of like almost like a tech expo or something. We got all these friendly people here ready to tell us all about the new hardware, give us all this information. All the parts are labeled with these little signboards, so we can kind of explore around and see all the buttons. And pretty much every single piece of the entire hardware is labeled with these boards, like even pieces that you might not even think about or realize are there. So it's kind of fun to wander around. Some
Yeah,
of
so
them
this
have little
is
notes.
new. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we see the mouse feet. So we saw in the direct and some of the segments so far that both of the Joy-Con 2 controllers can be used as a mouse. So they have the mouse feet there to kind of like glide along the surfaces. And then over here, this is where the mouse sensor is. So it says these sensors check the surface they're on to work out how they're moved. So that's where all that mouse technology is located.
There's a lot of new stuff to get acquainted with here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got the, let's hop over here to this, because this is the SL and the SR buttons right here. So those are kind of redesigned. They've got a different shape and feel to them compared to the Switch console.
But as Dutch was mentioned, like this feels very much like an expo. So it's really a great piece of an experience where you can really see, learn, explore more, especially for somebody that, you know, a new piece of technology or hardware that you're not quite sure or really familiar about. This is a great interactive way for you to experience it, especially like some of these things that we're going to see a little bit later. You really want to have your own personal experience to really get an appreciation of what you're going to see and feel.
And part of that is that here we see one of the components is the quiz kiosks here. And that is really like a rare look kind of behind the curtain about how this system was built, how the hardware is built, and some of the design decisions that went into it.
Yeah.
So this is a good spot to learn about this. So this one's about the HD Rumble 2 function.
And for those of you at home, pay attention. There might be a pop quiz later. And
All right, so again, we have a little diagram here, a little animation showing us these specific spots on the Joy-Con 2 controller and the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. And this is where the HD Rumble 2 components are located. So we get a little cutaway diagram here. You can see those orange rectangles there. And it tells us that these are custom built from the ground up. So this is not the same Rumble hardware that was in the Switch console. So they're in both controllers, and they had to go do like a full customization.
it's really interesting to see that diagram too, because where they are positioned specifically in the Joy-Con 2 as well as the Pro Controller 2, it's right in the palm of your hands.
That's right.
We'll talk a little bit more about that too.
And we see that we use magnets and electromagnets to shift a weight, and that's how the rumble function is created. So this is an example of one of the older rumble functions in older Nintendo controllers. So you have a little axis there with a weight spinning around on it. But here with the HD Rumble 2, it's not spinning, it's vibrating side to side at a high speed. So it's like a different system that they're using for the HD Rumble 2 function.
That linear motion.
Exactly. And it tells us it's the same kind of technology that you use to make trains levitate and allow them to move at high speeds. So moving it sideways makes it easier to rumble in various ways. And you can really feel that with the hardware. We'll get into that a little bit later. Let's see how that comes across. Let's go over here, see a little bit more. So it has a range of intensity. So it can be weak, like a gentle touch, or much stronger. And at the maximum strength, the sensation will be much stronger than the HD Rumble on Nintendo Switch. And I can attest to that, you know, having these in my hands right now. At the peak, it is a lot more intense than on the Switch system.
It feels very satisfying.
It does. It does. But, you know, it's not going to be at that full intensity the whole time you're playing a game. It's, you know, they'll save that maximum intensity for certain moments where it makes sense. All right, so it's weak or strong, and the maximum power won't be constant.
So you get that variation, which is going to be, you know, very interesting, especially on how different experiences or games apply and use the HD Rumble 2 and how you can, you know, get that experience.
And this part is telling us about where they're located. So you can see that orange rectangle down there at the bottom. And they've been designed to transmit the sensation directly, no matter how you're holding them. I think this is interesting. We get a little like blown out view of the different components of the controller. And they've located it in the spot, on that spot on the back, on that last piece on the right. And that's because that's the part that has the most contact with your hand while you're holding the system. So you can kind of see right down here.
Yeah, it's really thoughtfully designed where like the bulk of your hand contacts the controller. And these are those little design insights that you don't always get to see with Nintendo products.
Exactly.
Outside of something like an Ask the Developer article where you get a little bit more of the designer's thinking, there's a lot of that featured in Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make our way down here. We're going to go to this little cube over here, cube Put a little 0, 1 on it. We're going to talk to this person. And they're going to tell us this is a tech demo. So this isn't really like a mini game per se, but we'll jump in here. This is going to be about that HD Rumble 2 function. So we're going to see what it's capable of and what it's like.
For those of you at home, what you'll see is what we're seeing, but Dutch here is actually able to feel the experience of the HD Rumble 2. So again, just to reinforce that, you really need to get hands-on to really get the full experience.
Yeah, we could try and communicate the feeling as best we can, but really this is something you got to get in your hands.
Yeah.
All right, so we see we've got our little checklist of things that we can do on the side, or on the right side. And if we check off everything on that list, then we'll get a medal. That's the little silhouette there. And then we can use that to unlock other parts of the game. So let's hop in. So I've got my maracas here. Can kind of shake them around. And right now, obviously you're watching us, so you don't have them in your hands, but I'll try to describe it for you. So we've got kind of like a light, it feels like there's like tiny, like plasticky things inside. It's like kind of a dry feeling, I guess, if that makes sense.
You could actually feel the beads that we're seeing on screen.
Yeah, I can feel it. And then let's see. So we've got, we see on the bottom, we can change from beads to a rubber ball. So I'm going to change that on the left one. And like, you can feel it bounce around. And I know, I know it doesn't make sense to say this, but it feels heavier. Like, obviously pushing the button doesn't make the controller heavier, but like when I bounce it side to side, it feels like the bouncing is like stiffer and like maybe a little, it feels like bouncy.
Yeah.
It feels like it's made of rubber.
But I think, in the right Joy-Con there, you can feel that there are many individual objects in there,
Yes.
all bouncing around, and you get a sense of the texture of that. Like you were saying, they feel kind of hard, right? Whereas in the left Joy-Con, you can feel that it's made of rubber. It's got a bounce to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's see, I'll change it back to this. And then so the last thing on our list is to change the appearance. And I'll change that one.
Like a very festive here. Nice. Getting the rhythm of things. Yeah.
All right. So we got our medal. We finished everything on our checklist. So let's go ahead and hop out here. And let's go over here. Oh, okay, so we see, I can just open that back up again so we can take a look. We got this kid here who wants to tell us about his 10 medals. It's good
bragging,
for him. All right.
bragging rights there.
Thanks,
so
bud.
I'll open this up here. So we can see up at the top, we're in the tech demo section. So we did this one. We've got our medal for it here.
So right now you're exploring the left Joy-Con too.
Right.
Yeah, all of this is on the left Joy-Con too. Let's go around here and talk to this person who wants to tell us about the HD Rumble 2 function. So this is a mini game. So we just saw a tech demo before. This one is an actual mini game. And we're going to try to use the HD Rumble 2 function to find a single point on the screen. So let's see. So this one also uses the mouse control. So I'm just going to put the Joy-Con 2 controller flat down on the surface, and I'm going to click it to get started. All right, so we see the orange dot in the middle there. And my job here is to move this orange dot along a single line here. And as I got close to the hidden point here, I'm going to start feeling the vibration in the controller. So I'm starting to get it over here on this side. I've got nothing. There's nothing over there. I'm going to move it this way. It's starting to get a little bit stronger. It's kind of like a pulsing, kind of like a dun, 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 dun. And as I get closer, the speed doesn't change. It's just the intensity of the rumble. So
you're trying to find the point where you feel the strongest rumble.
yeah, so I think it's starting to fade off on this side. It gets pretty strong right in here, and then it's starting to fade off a little bit on this side. I'm going to go right here.
Oh,
All right, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Not
okay.
bad.
62 is not bad. Not good enough for a medal, though. So I'm going to try it again.
Try again.
You could see those measurement markers on the top and bottom of the screen, and that gives you an indication of just how close and how precise you can get with this.
It's almost like trying to find the right radio signal.
Right.
And I should say, too, it's not like it's like a gradient. Like, I can't really distinguish, like, oh, yeah, this is level 1 vibration, this is level 2. It's, like, very gradual. And I'm feeling like right in here, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to say right here on this little intersection right here.
Ooh, that was very
pretty good.
close hole. Nicely
All right,
done,
that'll
Dutch.
I'll get me
Very
2 medals.
good. Very good.
All right, so let's go ahead and back out of here. So that's just one example of a mini game.
One thing I didn't think about until a lot later is that a lot of people are familiar with using a mouse on a computer, right? But you don't have rumble in your mouse on a computer.
That's true,
yeah.
So like then the sensation of using a mouse with rumble in it is very different than using just a traditional computer mouse.
Yeah, it kind of opens up a whole new like type of input that you can use when you're using mouse controls for a game.
Yeah.
So we see here we've opened up another level of difficulty for this minigame, but we need 8 medals to access it. And we can see in the upper left-hand corner, we only have 3, so we can't go to that one right now. But
The experience definitely encourages you to keep exploring and then come back and see what's opened up.
yeah,
And you can see by the medal counts that there's a lot to explore.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here's another minigame that focuses on the mouse controls. I'm going to hop in here, and this one is all about dodging the spike balls. I'm going to take the left one off because this gets pretty intense here. All right, so let's start. This one starts off in survival mode. So I'm basically just trying to dodge the spike balls for as long as I can. And again, mouse control, so I just set the Joy-Con 2 controller down on the table and hop in. So I've got my little spaceship here, and I'm just flying this spaceship around with my mouse controls, and I just got to stay out of the way. It's easy, right?
Well, let's see, Dutch. So the longer you survive, the more intense it seems to be getting. But also, they don't let you get too comfortable in any
All right.
They don't let you get too
going
comfortable in any one place. If
Yeah.
you stay in the same place for too long, the spike balls will start hunting you down.
Yeah, it's almost like they're magnetized towards you and they just want to end you.
That's how it feels, so I'm glad that you justified my feelings by pointing that out. So. Hello. Okay. Oh, boy.
I believe in you,
Nice.
Dutch. You got this.
Whoa.
You've already beaten your previous time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. We'll get the
So the
green
goal-
now.
Starting
Oh,
to
yeah.
the green ones.
So
my
the
goodness.
longer
Why did I
that
go
you
right? Why did I go
survive, the
right?
more obstacles get added. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
challenge keeps going.
Get out of here. Get it. Whoa.
Nice work, nice work.
I mean, it is really responsive. So, like, you can kind of, you can get yourself out of some pretty sticky situations here. Whoa.
Serpentine. Serpentine.
All right. Oh,
Nice work.
the red ones.
yeah,
The red
now-
ones.
Oh, so now we got
now
the
we're
red.
on to
Oh, no. Oh, but you did it. You got
Hey,
all
all
three.
right.
Nicely
all right, we got 3
done.
medals. Whew, I'm sweating. All right. All right. Well, that's that's a little taste of it here. So then let's take a look. So we got those 3 medals. So now we have 5 medals total.
We've got 6.
Oh, 6? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 6. All right.
Still
well, he
not
says
enough
he has
to get-
15. So all right, let's go.
He keeps hunting you down
know,
just to
he's fun.
brag
He's
how
got-
many medals he has.
Yeah. All right, so we have enough medals now to access the next level of difficulty here that unlocks with 2 medals. So it's the same concept. I'm going to be flying my little UFO around, but instead of just survival this time, the objective is to pick up as many stars as I can. So let's jump in here. So we can see over here, for 1 medal, we've gone for 20. For 2 medals, we got to get 40. So let's see what we can do.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I believe in you. You just got warmed up in the last round.
Yeah. You gotta get these first ones, so that's the low-hanging fruit here. But then eventually, you gotta kind of risk it a little bit to pick up some of these other ones.
Yeah, sometimes these stars will appear right on top of
Oh,
the
my
spike ball, and it's pretty precise. You can get just into the corner of it and collect the star without hitting the spike ball.
But it's a little bit of strategy too, because sometimes it's just not worth it. Just go for the other one.
Okay. Oh, you get those
But
three?
the
Oh my
longer
goodness.
the
Oh my
longer you
goodness.
stick
Oh my
around, the
goodness.
progressively more difficult it
Oh my
gets.
Oh, that got
Hey,
hard.
41.
Hey, we
All right.
got
We're-
both
got
of
the
them.
two
Nice.
All right. Oh man, that's intense. Well, I could
funny.
sit here playing this one all day, and I have before, but
Yeah, they're like arcade experiences where you just want to keep playing and get a higher and higher score.
Yeah.
And
all right.
for this one, you were using just one mouse.
Yeah.
But later, these mini games get progressively more difficult, and later they introduce using 2 at the same time, and that broke my brain when I had to do it for the first time. Because like you're used to using a computer mouse, right, with your dominant hand, but when you have to use 2 at the same time, there's something happens.
It's a test of eye-hand coordination at maximum.
And we did unlock another level of difficulty there, but we need 29 medals for that one. We're not even close. So let's go ahead and come over here, and we're going to make our way to Area B. And this person's going to check and make sure that we've got all our stamps. You get the stamps from finding the hidden signboards.
Right, and I should mention that we're coming into this segment with some pre-existing save data, where a lot of that stuff had already been collected. A lot of those stamps had already been collected. When you experience the game for yourself, you'll need to do all that on your own.
Correct.
Yeah. So but we're starting fresh here. So all the signboards are hidden. We got to go looking for them. So we can find maybe something down here. We can see the air intake on the lower left over here. Get my stamp here. There's a nice little satisfying vibration with that effect there.
Oh, this is fun.
Woo.
A nice little personal ice skating ring.
Let's make our way over to the other side here, because I do want to take a peek. Let's come over here. We'll take a look at the map. Ooh. So we'll open this up and you can get an overview. So on the map menu, on the left side, we've got all the stamps. So over here, we can see all the ones that are unlocked on the left Joy-Con 2 controller where we were.
And you can get a little bit of an idea of just how much there is to do here.
Right.
Yeah. The tech demos, this is the one we saw. We got a couple on this map that we can see in this area. The mini games that we saw with dodging the spike balls and everything. And then over here, these are the insights. So that's the signboards where we learned about the HD Rumble 2. And then this is the map of each area. So the left Joy-Con 2, and then this is the main console area right here.
Yeah, there's a huge checklist of items to go and explore, but also for those that are completionists like myself, I'm definitely going to go through, try to get all of those checked off.
So this is new for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, the microphone.
Yeah, built-in microphone right here, and it has some like noise-canceling features here.
And so right now, we're just scratching the surface. We're just exploring on the top level, but at some point you'll also be able to explore inside as well, because you could see that elevator on the side.
And then one other nice feature of the hardware here is this USB port, the USB Type-C connector on the top of the system, so you can use that to charge the system when you're playing in tabletop mode, or to connect other accessories and stuff. So it's nice to have that second port on the top of the system. But now let's make our way over here to this tech demo. We're going to take another look. This is a fun one because we've talked about how this system is capable of outputting 4K resolution images. And this is a fun tech demo for kind of showing, like maybe thinking about what that means in a different way. It's like a novel way of showcasing what 4K is. Because you can look at like a beautiful high resolution image and it looks nice.
Yeah.
But what if you took something really familiar for a lot of us, like World 1-1 from the Super Mario Bros. Game for NES, and what if you mapped that entire level onto a 4K screen, pixel for pixel, like map the whole thing on? What would that look like?
I should mention we are streaming this in 4K, so if you can, please watch this on a 4K display. There are a lot of small details that you won't be able to appreciate without watching on a 4K display. And as this particular experience is specifically centers on the 4K output of Nintendo Switch 2, to enjoy this experience, you will need to have a 4K display in order to play this.
That being said, there's still a lot of experiences that you can play without a 4K.
Most all of the experiences, you can play without a 4K display. Okay, so here we are.
So tiny.
I honestly have trouble seeing this.
So the pixel resolution of the original NES system was 256 pixels wide on the display. So what would that look like if you mapped the original art that was drawn for Super Mario Brothers to a 4K display without scaling it? And 4K resolution is 3,840 pixels wide. So you can see as Dutch is progressing in the stage, it's the play field is widening there, and we can fit you know, the entirety of Super Mario Brothers World 1-1 on one screen.
I'm like
Yeah.
squinting right now. It's so tiny.
It is both an impressive feat to see this entire level mapped out on the screen, but also impressive to see Dutch able to complete it.
Well, don't jinx me.
I'm trying not to.
It is
It's
remarkably-
words of encouragement.
It is remarkably small, but this just goes to show how many pixels 4K represents.
Yeah, we've come a long way
Sure.
since the NES.
Yeah.
So you can see the entire level fits on a single screen at 4K. All right, so we
Nice
got our
work.
checklist. We didn't finish all the things on our checklist, but that's okay. We didn't get our medal. I'm just going to have to live with that.
That's for the
now.
folks at home to experience it once they get a chance to.
All right, so let's see. What else do we want to take a look at here? Maybe...
This is another fun experience here. That's a frame rate minigame.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can see the...
Yeah, you can see the ball changing its frame rate.
All right, but we have some homework to do, some assignments. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the quiz. Teresa did kind of half promise us a quiz at the end.
I want that quiz.
So we're going to come back here to our original quiz kiosk and talk to this person. And they're going to give us a quiz about the insights that we saw earlier about the HD Rumble 2 function. All right, question number 1. Which part of the console is shown in the image? So we saw earlier, it is not HD Rumble, it is HD Rumble 2.
That's right, because HD Rumble was part of the Nintendo Switch, but since we are talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, it is HD Rumble 2.
So how does the weight used for the HD Rumble 2 feature move? It spins around, it shakes from side to side, it shakes up and down, or it stretches and shrinks. We saw in the original, like the older hardware, it would spin around on kind of an axis.
Yeah, think about how the rumble on like a Nintendo GameCube controller worked. That was the more the spinning style.
But this one, we saw in this little animation here, it shakes from side to side on kind of like that coil, like a weight on a coil. Question the third. Which of the following is true of the strength of the HD Rumble feature? It's
Like
always
these questions
strong.
are royalty. The third.
It's always weak, or it can be either strong or weak.
Well, if you remember from the experience that you did earlier where you were kind of sweeping the frequency, it increased or decreased in intensity the
that's-
closer or the further away you got from the point.
That's funny. It never occurred to me to do this with the mouse controls, but there we go. All right.
There you go.
But yeah, that will allow for variation in your experience.
All right, I can do mouse controls for this one too. All right, in the Joy-Con 2 controllers, what are the HD Rumble 2 parts attached to? The plastic on the front, number 1, the middle part, number 2, or the plastic on the back? Or they're not attached to anything.
They're just hovering in
They're
space.
just hovering loose in there. Yeah, and we remember we saw this as number 3. It's kind of on this little...
Little waffly area down
the
there.
waffle. I think that's the technical term, the
Yes,
waffle
The
area.
waffle area.
And it's located there because that's the part that has the most contact with your hand where it's going to be held. So that's where you're going to feel it the most. So we're going to say 3, plastic on the back. Let's see how we did.
Hey,
we did it.
100%.
I kept you
Nice work,
nice there a little bit.
All right. And so just to recap really quick, we saw some insights here that are associated with the quiz. Those are spread all over the hardware. We saw a tech demo with the maracas that highlighted the HD Rumble 2 feature. We saw some mini games that use the mouse controls and the HD Rumble. And there's a lot more content all over the map. You know, we saw this this map here where you can see all the different spots that there are to explore. So there's a lot more that we didn't see, and you can kind of see the the completion percentage for each section. So we're just scratching the surface here.
Exactly, because again, like there's so much more to explore. There's so much more to just experience, and you'll even be able to get inside the console to learn even more. As Sam mentioned, it's like you get those dev insights in the palm of your hand, literally. So
And you might think that you know everything there is to know about Nintendo Switch 2 because it looks so familiar to Nintendo Switch, but even things that existed on Nintendo Switch, like HD Rumble, have been redesigned for Nintendo Switch 2. So there's a lot of new stuff to learn.
yeah, for sure. Well, thank you again, guys, so much for walking us through, and thanks everyone for tuning in at home, getting a little bit of the experience of Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Next up is Drag and Drive. This segment has been recorded previously, but we're going to air it to you live, so just stay tuned.